Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
A sunny morning to you, Philippines. You're watching the Business Portal, your information source to business trends, opportunities, and money-wise tips. Coming to you live on Channel 8 via Destiny Cable and Channel 1 via GSAT. Good morning, I am your host, Rowena Suarez, and you can call me Ro for short. Our segment, Investment Academy, talks about the different ways to increase investment capacity, financial literacy, and awareness. Investment Academy will show Filipinos not only how to make money, but also how to create wealth. Let's start our show with our Just Ask Ro portion. We have a message via email. How do I sign up for an auto-debit transaction for my savings? In fact, there are other ways. There are many ways actually on how you can sign up for auto debit. Number one, you can go through via investment link products, variable life products, and then you can also go through UITFs. In the banks, they can actually also arrange that for you. And also, you can also do a self-discipline thing that every so often you tell your bank to put it aside and put it aside in an account that will just automatically deduct it from your savings account. And I have another message via Twitter. Is it still good to invest in the stock market? Yes, it's actually good to invest in the stock market. Just make sure that you are there for the long haul, meaning you're there investing for a long time. You're not going to be a day trader. You come in now, you invest, you take it out later. That's not, I won't advise that you do that right now. But if you are going to be investing in the stock market in the for a long period of time, then it's actually good because it's also seen that the stock market will go up 10,000 in the next 5 years. And another message from 2049, how do I know if I am maximizing the potential of my investment? Okay, later, if you stay tuned, I will show you I will show you the way or how to compute if you are maximizing your investment. So you stay tuned later and you'll learn from it. So that's it. For any questions, you may get in touch with us at 0917-86-ASKRO. That's 0917-862-7576. You can also send us a message via Facebook at justaskro@gmail.com. Check my website, www.rowenasuarez.com, and also through Twitter, just_askro. Okay, so that's it for today. And so let us welcome, actually this morning, our topic would actually for this month, our topic will be about beautifying yourself for this summer. You know, summer is just around the corner. What more do we look forward to than having a beach-ready body? So right with our discussion today about being beautiful inside out. Our guest today is a graduate of medicine from the States and has made her mark on the revolutionary profession of anti-aging. So, Philippines, let us welcome our lovely guest for today, Dr. Iris Tagod Pastor. Good morning, Dr. Iris.
Good morning, Ro.
So, so you are a doctor by profession. You said that your pre-med before was nurse, and then you
Yes.
proceeded. So, can you tell us more about that?
Well, because I actually wanted to be a doctor. I didn't know what pre-med to choose apart from, because I wanted something that if ever I don't proceed to medicine, it has a course that will stand alone. But also, it's also a preparatory for medicine. So I took up nursing and also a registered nurse.
Okay.
So there, but I have not been given the chance to practice nursing anymore because I went through medicine already.
Okay, and you went to aesthetic medicine.
Yes.
What made you go to aesthetic medicine?
Actually, honestly speaking, I wanted to be a cancer doctor before. But then you know, when I was about to get married, and then I started talking to some gown designers, and then they asked me, oh, what are you going to take up for residency? And I told them I wanted to be an oncologist, and then they said, ay, it's so sad naman, everybody's so crying, everybody's sick, everybody's, you know, so parang that got me thinking, parang oo nga, no, everybody's parang sick, and you know, well, terminal or not, you know, and then I talked to my OB, and then she told me that I had a problem with my fertility, and then she told me that you cannot undergo something that's too stressful. So I decided what course or what residency could I take up that's not that stressful, so I took up derma.
Derma. So, dermatologist. So,
Yes.
and then now you have this business, which is Revage.
Yes.
What does Revage mean?
Ravage means reverse aging,
Okay.
because we don't just treat the patient with, you know, the skin and everything that's nice. So we also treat about aging and how to combat aging, you know. So I mean, aging is a normal process. So, but at least you find ways on how to delay it a little so we won't look too aged. So there.
So, so do you think that, like your passion, you said your passion, being a doctor, led you to where you are right now. So do you think that in business also, the passion has to be there for you to be able to move forward and make your business successful?
Oh yes. I mean, I think for every doctor, every practice is also his business, no? His or her business. So what I was talking to one of my colleagues before. I told them that, you know, in med school they didn't teach us how to do business. You know, they didn't teach us the business side of medicine. So I'm like, parang they should have had some subjects regarding that kasi it's totally different. I mean, it's new concept to us.
Like,
So but
like
yes.
this one, like this one. What we're showing right now, these are the equipments for the
Yes, in the clinic.
in the clinic for the reverse aging, and it's non-surgical,
Yes, non-surgical. Well, we also have surgery, you know, procedures, but a lot of people, kasi right now, they opt for non-surgical. So right now, what you're seeing is the laser room. So we have the different machines for that, you know, for non-surgical slimming, tightening, you know, laser hair removal, laser skin resurfacing. The other equipment that you've shown earlier was the hydrocolon room. That one kasi is for internal cleansing. They say that the large intestine is the biggest immune system in the body, immune organ, I'm sorry, in the body. And then if you cleanse it, it actually, you know, manifests outside. So if you have a toxic, you know, large intestines, it also shows, you know, you get pimples, you get dermatitis, eczema, all those other blemishes or skin asthma, and then you cleanse it out, it really, there's a very, very significant improvement.
I think I need that.
Everybody needs it
I
actually.
think
The
I need that
Filipino
because I have
diet is
skin
really
asthma.
about oil and deep fried foods, you know.
Yeah.
We actually need to cleanse or detox once in a while.
So yeah, it's talking about being fixing it from inside out, because no, you think that no matter how much they fix it on the outside, if the inside is not clean,
Yes, yes.
then it's still not going to be as, you won't look as flourishing as you should
Yes, because you know, I believe even if you put so many topicals or, you know, do a lot of peels and a lot of laser and everything, but then if you don't modify your diet, then you still continue to eat all those, you know, junk foods, fast food, and everything. You know, it takes a toll. You know, parang you do these treatments, it's panandalian lang. No, it's just, you know, a short time, and then if you go back to your sedentary lifestyle, you don't work out, you don't eat the right food, and it always comes back. It can show on your skin. It's dull, it's sallow. So it's better na you do your topicals and you also do your internal cleansing and try to live a healthy lifestyle. It will really show you that glow, yung sinasabi nilang glow.
So do you think that the Revage services is important to a business or career-oriented individual? And do you think also the second part question to that is this part of investing in oneself? So so it's important to a career-oriented
Yes.
individual. What happens to them? Do they get transformed? Do they get more productive? More
I believe so, yes. For everybody, I mean, everybody wants to look good, you know. Of course, it's very flattering for us that somebody will tell you, oh, you look very nice today, you look pretty, why, there's something new with you, you know. So it's more of our personal confidence. And from then on, a lot of things will follow through. Like, for example, if you're applying for a job, you know, you're going to an interview, of course you want to put your best foot forward. So, you know, you have to invest a little on yourself, you know, to look good, to feel good. Because from then on, if you're very confident, then I'm sure, like, if you have a job interview or if you're going to have a presentation to a board or something, you know, the confidence will shine, and you know what you're talking about, and people will be, you market yourself. So people will believe you.
Are there, of course, are there women, more of men or women that go to you?
Actually, right now, it's
It's mixed.
mixed already. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
It's mixed.
And
A lot of men are already getting conscious nowadays.
and this is, are they driven to go there because nga of their career, also to boost their career, to boost their confidence?
Yes.
And in a way, and then in the long run, do they, like, they come to you and say, oh, you know what, because of this, my business is like,
Oh yes,
good now.
I've had a lot of clients, you know, going there, and especially the recent graduates from college, and you know, going on job interviews and job huntings and stuff. So, and I'm happy that, you know, they landed the job, their dream job. You know, not because I did something, but you know, I at least I made them boost their confidence through looking good. So it's plus factor actually. And you know, of course, they also get to get a girlfriend. You know, so it's nice. It's a nice feeling that, you know, you're part of something that they have, and you know, and they're confident about it. So
and part of their success and
Yes,
happiness.
yes.
No? That's very important. So, what are the services offered in Revage? I think we have some slides for that also. No? But
Well-
what are the services that you have in Revage?
we
Let's
have
say,
the
like me, a college graduate or someone who's just started the workforce, and I want to land this dream job, and I'm just, ordinary, plain out of college. What will you recommend that person?
Well, to start with, I think everybody should always get a facial. You know, it's
Facial.
better to have a clean face. First of all, if you don't clean your face, everything stems from that. You know, pimples, you know, excess, you know, oil and everything, all the blemishes and stuff. And then, of course, we have to guide them on how to do proper skincare. Of course, because it's better if you have a facial and you have a skincare regimen also. For those who want to have, to slim down a little without going under the knife, we also have some machines that can help you slim down, and we coach them on diet and how to eat healthy, so it can actually be a supplement to the treatments that they're doing in the clinic. We also have, mesotherapy.
What is mesotherapy?
It's injectables. No, you inject fat dissolving medications to the fat area, and then it will help, liquefy the fat, so it's easier to eliminate via your lymphatics. These are just non-surgical ways on how to slim down without going under the knife. This is for the other patients who are a little bit wary, or you don't like to, do something really drastic. But we also have the hydrocolon therapy. Like I said earlier, it's also a detox program, and also helps in losing weight. If there's different protocols for different clients. Like if you're constipated, we have a program for that. If you have acne, we also have a program for that. Different you know um, symptoms for and different treatments. And then apart from that, we also have our surgery services, because my husband is also a cosmetic surgeon. So we also do the typical rhinoplasty. We have the eye bag removal, dimple creation, um, cleft chin or chin implants. We have our liposuctions, breast augmentations, butt implants, all those surgery procedures. But what one thing that stands out kasi in our practice is we have the slim lipo. It's a laser lipo machine, which actually melts the fat and tightens the skin only in one procedure. So kasi usually a lot of people, when they undergo liposuction, their problem is their skin gets sagged afterwards. Of course, you remove the fat, no? So this one, it takes care of both problems, like the removal of fat and the tightening of the skin, and only in one procedure.
So after the lipo, they tighten the skin.
Yeah,
and
it
all that.
tightens the skin. You don't need to undergo another procedure just to tighten the skin. Kasi while you're there at the table, there's a two wavelength laser of the liposuction already. So, and it's faster. The recovery is faster, lesser bruising. Parang lesser downtime. So it's actually one of the best lipo machines right now in the world. So,
Okay, and is it only you who have this right now?
as far as I'm concerned, I think I know. Yeah, we are the clinic here in Manila who has that first. I haven't heard of any yet. I decided to bring it after I took my postgrad in Harvard. When I learned about that machine, I told one of the doctors it's pretty interesting, and then they looked for the supplier, and I tried to bring it in the Philippines. So we can make a lot of new technologies available for the Filipino market.
Okay. What about you said the whole procedure? How many sessions will you have before you see a difference? Let's say with the smart lipo.
Oh, with the slim lipo, just
Slim
one
lipo.
session. Yeah, just
One
one
session. Mga how many inches na yan?
It depends how big you are, of
Okay.
course. But we've had a lot of clients. For example, there are 36 waistline men, for example, 36 waistline, and then after the procedures, after 3 to 4 months, they come back to us with a size 30 waistline already, 30, 31. So that's
And how
really
many
big.
procedures?
It's only one procedure.
One procedure
yes, one
lang.
procedure.
And so, like, the men, the problem of men are
Yes,
the
yung parang beer belly.
beer belly. That's hard to take
Yes,
out.
yes.
That one, aalis ka niyan.
Yes, but of course, every patient is subject to assessment. We have to be realistic. Naman. We cannot deal. There's also limitations for that machine. We cannot deal with markedly obese patients. There are really good selected patients for that. There are good candidates and there are bad candidates. So of course, for everyone who if there's an interested client, we have to talk to them and we have to tell them what to expect, so that they won't naman have this dream figure of being like Brad Pitt or whatever. Of course, you have to be realistic with your expectations.
And also, with these machines and with the services that you have, it also, their health also becomes better, di ba? Kasi,
Yes.
like, the usual problem, the high cholesterol, high blood,
Yes.
bumababagan lahat yan.
Actually, a lot of people, they undergo lipo and then, it's a jump start towards a healthy lifestyle. Like we've had clients na of course, they had a hard time going to the gym and they have certain fat areas that couldn't really, be, removed by just working out and diet. So we help them with the lipo, and then after that they started, working out, and you could see the difference. And for some naman who are really on a, sedentary lifestyle, it's still a jump start because they know how to eat healthy now so that they can maintain their figure, and there's also a study that actually when you remove the fat, your cholesterol also goes down probably 3-4 points. So, for some people, that's really a big deal already.
Okay. So, since Ravage is at par, as I can assess, at par with the international standards, can we say that through your services, we can promote medical tourism?
Oh, yes. I mean, I think the Philippines is already one of Asia's, destinations for medical tourism. We have a lot of good doctors here. We have a lot of competitive doctors here, trained here and trained in abroad. So I could say that yes, we are at par talaga. We can compare because right now they say Thailand is the number one for for cosmetic surgery procedures in Asia. But I think the Philippines is getting there. If not, it's already there, and one of the competitors also. So yes, we can probably say that.
And what about the prices? Is it affordable or?
Yes, it's very affordable. I mean,
Very
comparing from other countries, I can say that we are already very, it's affordable. That's why we have a lot of, foreigners who come in for treatments and balikbayans also. So because I think they know the prices already abroad, especially in Europe and in the States, and then they come here and then they see that even if mag-plane ticket sila, it's still cheaper, and yet the doctors are very good. We have a lot of really good doctors here already.
Because I also remember that in your clinic, you have like a hotel room that your guests
Yes.
can stay,
Yes.
or your patients can stay to recover.
Yes, yes.
I hope we can show that though. Yeah.
Yeah, because we kind of have some patients who are, especially balikbayans, no, who don't have relatives in Manila, and they have relatives usually in, let's say, provinces.
This is the room, right?
Yeah, that's the room. We call it the cocoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if they want to undergo a certain procedure, then we actually package it already, including the stay in that room. So they won't
it's
have
like a
to.
hotel.
Yeah, so they won't have to, have a problem who's going to pick them up, bring them back home, especially if they live really far. So they have an option. Or some naman, if they want to, they don't want the whole people to know that they had something done, so they wanted
Secret.
to hide secret. So, they can avail of that also. We have a package for that.
Okay, so that's good that you can also promote this, and so that people from abroad will really come here and go for that. Is it only you who have this right now? I mean, your clinic?
I think there are other clinics also who have that, or if not, they're partnered with hotels. I'm not really sure, but I think I've heard of some.
No. But like this one is right below or under your
Just
clinic,
above.
just
It's
above the
yes.
clinic, so you can easily see them and
Yes.
monitor them, no?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can also put my nurses, because all of my staff are registered nurses.
Oh, okay.
So they can go on duty and look after the patient, of course, especially if it's a major procedure.
Okay, our discussion's getting really exciting, but we have to take a break, and we'll see you in a few minutes.